So today's the start of an adventure. I'm going to do the Wolf Way today and tomorrow. I've been wanting to do the Wolf Way for about 2-3 years now, and last year just never got the opportunity. This year twice I thought I was going to do it, and then unfortunately both times I've had to cancel. So we're middle of September right now. I've got a couple of days and I thought I've got to do it. It's now or never. The Wolf Way is a gravel and road route all around Suffolk. It's around 260 miles and about a third of that is gravel. So today, just for reference, I'm on the Triero Graro, all kitted up. Got the bags on, got the tent, the sleeping bag. It's a lightweight sleeping bag because I thought I was going to do this at the beginning of August. Temperatures dropping. I'm not looking forward to tonight. I think I might get cold, but it is what it is. I'm going to be stopping about 130 miles on, just a little bit past Lowestoft. That's where I'm going to bed down for the night. Got a campsite booked. I thought about the old wild camping, but nah, I want a shower. I'm not used to this yet. Give me time and I'll be doing it, I promise you. I did think about even washing in this little stream, getting proper into it. I'm not ready. Give me time though, and I will be. Right, gonna get back on the bike and get going. See you soon. So I'm 12 miles in a minute, and a big thing for me right now is I'm just trying to keep myself calm. Most of the time I'm commuting or I'm out with a limited amount of time on a Sunday morning, etc. So I have to go a little bit fast. So I have to push myself a little bit on speed. Whereas today and tomorrow, that's not what it's about. It's all about relaxing, enjoying the scenery. So I'm really trying to be conscious of taking it easy and enjoying myself. It's a whole other way of cycling for me, but so far I'm getting to grips with it and I'm enjoying it. Let's see what we say in 100 miles. So the Wolf Way was launched in March 2024, and it's the fruits of hard work by Chris and Sharon, who for at least a year preceding that tested the route just to get it perfect for everyone. And now we have the results of their hard work and labour. It's a 250 odd mile loop all the way around Suffolk, and it's a really inclusive route. I'm doing over 2 days. I know of a YouTuber, Ollie Jones, who did it in just 24 hours, madman. But you don't have to. Plenty of people do it over 3, 4, 5, whatever amount of days. It doesn't matter. All abilities are catered for, or just how you want to do it. There's plenty of places you can stop for lunch, etc., and just have a lovely time. I mean, look where we are. The scenery is fantastic. Why wouldn't you want to take your time in a place like this? So as well as the Wolf Way, they've also developed Wolf Cub, which is a shorter journey. And then even more so, they've got the Winter Wolf, which allows you to still do the majority of the route, just not a little ferry spot, which I'll be going to later on today. What I also find fantastic about this route, and one of the reasons why I think I've been wanting to do it so much, there's almost been I'd say there's been a community created by it. If you go onto Facebook, there's a Wolf Way group, and there people will share their experiences, share photos, videos, etc., tips on certain routes, pubs, cafes, shops, etc. If you do fancy doing this route, get yourself onto Facebook, join the group, and any questions you have, there will be someone that can answer them for you. And such is the dedication of the two creators, that they're still even on the group, and I know they take great pleasure in hearing and seeing people's experiences, which just shows the passion they had and the pride, and they should be proud of this. So far, it's an absolutely cracking ride. So I'll take this moment just to say thank you to both of you. I'm really grateful. Right, let's crack on anyway. I'm going a bit too slow. I know I said I wanted to take it easy, but there's taking it easy and there's not actually moving. So let's get going. that's the ferry done. It's a great experience. I think every single bike ride should incorporate a ferry journey. Just makes it a little bit more special. So I think I've made it out of Rendlesham Forest. I've got to be honest, I'm a little bit poorly planned on my exact locations at times today, hence I'm not giving you a running commentary of where I am. But I think I just went through Rendlesham Forest. Whatever forest I did go through, it was really nice, although sandy. I managed to keep on the bike, but it was a challenge. The legs are definitely feeling it, and yeah, I can understand why some people would rather do 3 or 4 day rides, to be honest with you. But we keep on going. We're about 60 miles in. I'm going to stop in about half an hour just to have some lunch. Just going to find somewhere nice just to sit up and chill for a little bit, and then carry on. But so far this route's been fantastic. I don't know if it's just the section I'm on, but I'm sure I read it was about 30% off-road gravel. I'd say easily at the minute I'm on 50-50, so I don't know whether it's later on or perhaps tomorrow where I'll be predominantly road based. But yeah, loads of off-road at the minute. It's fantastic, and when you are on the road, the majority of them are really rural country lanes, so if you're someone who doesn't particularly enjoy cycling when there's traffic about, this is a route for you, it really is. Look, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. So for those that have completed the Wolf Way, you'll probably have some scars left, either just mentally or physically, with regards to the sand and sandy lane. Here we are. This is it. Unfortunately, it is just the nature of Suffolk that around the coast you're going to get some sand, and in particular this bit, it's very sandy. You may have to hike a bike, you may be able to ride it, who knows. I've gone for 40mm tyres with decent tread on it. I've got to be honest, I'm struggling a little bit, but I've managed so far. I might walk in a moment, it doesn't matter. As long as you get through it, that's all that counts. But yeah, this is the famous sand. And I can confirm, I'm walking. And we're back to it. So for all you group set fans, I'm riding today the wheel top GEX group set. It's 1x. It's going well so far. I've got a 4611 cassette on the rear from ZTTO, and then for all you chainring fans, I was having a 42 front chainring from Senix, but then I ummed and ahed about whether that'd be okay with regards to the sand, so I just dropped it down, changed it to a 40 chainring on the front. And I think I definitely made the right decision. Possibly could have even gone to a 38 for some of those sandy sections, but yeah, I'm happy with my choice. But yeah, for all you equipment people, that's what I'm rocking. And I don't know about anyone else, but when I'm riding a long ride, I start thinking about what I'm going to eat afterwards. What's my reward going to be? At the minute I'm thinking fish and chips, but at the same time I'm just thinking like a dirty kebab. Oh, I've got plenty of time to think about it though on the way. So as I was saying earlier, I'm a little bit surprised about how much off-roading I've been doing on this ride so far. I had in my mind a third, and for whatever reason, but it might be that I've only done a third it just does seem like so much of this has been off-road so far, which has been brilliant. I've really enjoyed it. And for me personally, I don't do it all that often. Yet I have aspirations of doing lots of events which are predominantly off-road. I've got the privilege of riding Dirty Reaver next year, which I can't wait for. But again, that's all off-road, so I need to be practicing. So this ride, I can just feel myself getting more and more confident as I go along on this ride. I definitely will do this ride again, but I think I'll also come and visit some more of these parts, such as Rendlesham Forest, and do a little bit of cycling around there, just to practice the handling, and just get the speed up, get the confidence up, because you just don't get to experience that when you're cycling on the road. So, yeah, fantastic. So I'm 90 miles in now, and I can't lie, my legs are starting to feel it. May have been off a little bit more than I can chew here, so I reckon I might be limping to the campsite, but it's all good, we'll get there. It's only what time is it? 20 past 2, so hopefully I'll get in to the campsite in a good 3-4 hours, so still light to put up the tent and all that sort of stuff, and then I can rest. So not panicking, yeah, definitely feeling it. It's funny when you do cycle around and you see some of the places that perhaps you've never been to before but you've heard of. I'm just pulling into Dunwich now. I've always wanted to do the Dunwich Dynamo. Every year I say I'm going to do it, and every year something else comes up and I can't. And I've never even been here. So the fact this route takes me to Dunwich, I'm loving, to be honest. That's so cool. And hopefully next year I'll actually do it. So we're 95 miles in now. No idea where I am. I'm in a field somewhere. Getting tired. The emergency jelly babies have been opened and they're helping a lot. Now I don't know if it's a controversial opinion, but I've gone for the Haribo version. And I do prefer them, to be honest. I don't get the flour all over my hands, all over my shorts, etc. And I just think they're a little bit sweeter. But put in the comments, what are you, a Haribo or a traditional jelly baby kind of guy? Be good to know. Need to know if I've gone a little bit weird or not. over 100 miles in now, so definitely broken the back of today's ride, and it has been a great day. As much as my legs are tired, I've loved it. And I've done so well with the weather. It's been a little bit rough, windy, but I've done so well. But the rain is starting to fall, but it's blue sky. So I don't know about all the cyclists, but I'm in that dilemma of do I stop and put my coat on or do I not? I just can't decide. I'll try and hold on a little longer. Well, not ideal. I've given up the fight. The waterproof is on and it's wet. I've got about 25 miles to go. It's going to be a slog. So I have to make a little admission. I was on my way into Lowestoft and it's absolutely chucking it down. I thought, what's the point? So I've cut to the left just before getting into Lowestoft. I've just taken out a little chunk, little tip of the route. I'm heading over to Beccles now. It's not saved that much, but it's just with the rain as it is, I don't think it's going to be getting any better. I think today is all about just getting to the campsite now, unfortunately. Still, we had a good few hours of nice weather, so I won't complain. Just need to get to the campsite now. Is there any rules on camping in thunder and lightning? No good. Right then, I've made it to the campsite and I've got some dinner. Apologies for not filming quite a lot of that ride in the end. I think about the last 30 miles I didn't record. The weather was absolutely biblical. It was thunder, lightning, absolutely torrential rain. So it was just too dangerous to be going one-handed filming. Plus, it wouldn't have been all that enjoyable. You would have just had me swearing. Weather now is absolutely beautiful, so that's a bonus. All in all, great day. Thank you for coming with me. All right, I'm gonna eat my dinner. I'll see you soon.